Hey folks, good Monday morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is time for our Monday market outlook here at Top Gun Options. Welcome aboard Q2. First quarter is over with and we crushed it, man. Up over $160,000 in profitable trades covered in the first 3 months of this year. And it's been a very, very interesting first 3 months of this year all over the place. Look at that. There's 2023. Rip your face off rally to start the year, implosion back to where we started, and now another one. Very tactical trading, and I can teach you how to do all of this stuff. As a matter of fact, on Thursday at 1 p.m., that's April 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to give you a brief on our investment clubs, the Max Afterburner Club, which is also our lifetime membership, and also the Hunters. These are self-directed investment clubs. All you need to do to register is head to go.topgunoptions.com/hunters. I'm going to show you how you can join one of these two elite clubs. And I got to be honest with you, been doing this for over 3 decades. These two groups are without a doubt the best hedge funds I've seen. Now I'm going to let that sink in. Why? Because, folks, we trade our own money. We're not Bill Ackman or the Mooch, right? That we go out and get investors' money and then we blow it and we risk and expect to get bailed out by Main Street. This is our own individual hard-earned money, and we get together as a team. We take a look at trades. We red team each other. We make each other better. And then if you want to squeeze the trigger, that's up to you, man. You are a single-seat fighter pilot. You are a single-seat trader. But, man, I get great trade ideas from these two clubs, man. The Max Afterburner Lifetime Group is just absolutely insane. How many we got in here? 215 folks in here. And then this is kind of my instructor dashboard for the Hunters. We have 67 folks over here. Come find out how you can join one of these two clubs. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT-Hunters. And guess what, man? If you join the Max Afterburner, the Lifetime Group, this might be you. This is me up at Sun and Fun, the Woodstock for pilots this weekend. Look at that perfect canopy roll into right echelon. Man, when I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. Why am I bringing this up? Because as a Max Afterburner Lifetime member, if you're physically able and all that good stuff, I will take you flying in our fighter jet. The No Fallen Heroes Foundation fighter jet. I will hook you up. Took 2 folks flying. Took a Max Afterburner Lifetime member's wife flying. Right? Because he flew Tomcats for ages and he doesn't have to go up in a fighter jet. So he gave that gift to his wife and she was an absolute G monster. There she is right there. Linda Proven, just an absolute awesome job. She was a G monster. So I will allow you to transfer it. How about that? Because anyway, we have some senior, not old. We have some senior folks in the group. Not only will I let you transfer this flight to somebody else, I will allow you to transfer your membership to an immediate family member. That helped push a lot of people over the edge, man. Wiz, I'm 74. I won't be trading for too much longer. You know what? Give it to one of your kids. I am, after doing a lot of research, the only guy in this space that allows you to do that with a lifetime membership. Why? Because I want to put the ladder down and help as many people out as I can. All right, one more time before we do our brief. Go.topgunoptions.com/hunters. That's 1 o'clock on Thursday, and I'll give you all the gouge on how you can get airborne in this. I remember I was going to a squadron party in Lemoore, California, when OJ was in his white Bronco running from the cops. Found not guilty, wasn't he? Looking at the media today, it's Donald Trump in Trump Force One flying up to New York City. Make sure you check out the Max Afterburner podcast. It drops tomorrow on Tuesdays and get my take on all that stuff. I don't want to drop anchor on my Monday market outlook with this stuff, but we really have just become a banana republic. You see over the weekend, the same DA who indicted Trump, there was a guy, a garage worker, who saw somebody breaking in all the cars in the garage. This guy went and confronted the thief, and he got shot. He ends up wrestling the gun from the guy, the bad guy, and shoots the bad guy. You know what they did over the weekend, folks? They charged him. They charged this guy with attempted murder. I'm going to let that sink in, because that's where, do you remember what happened a year ago? Something similar. This guy who owns a bodega, guy came in to rob him. He grabbed his knife and stabbed him. He got charged. But, of course, after just about everybody in this country went apeshit except idiots, they released him and dropped the charges. So after the weekend, Bragg woke up and said, okay, all right, well, if everybody's freaking out, we're not going to charge this guy. Are you fucking kidding me, folks? This is where we are in this country, folks. People who do crimes have more rights than you. Right? Last week it was misgendering a murderer was the actual crime of last week, not the actual murders of 3 adults and 3 just absolutely innocent children. I weep for our country. We're gone as a republic, folks. This shit it's over with. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends, because that's about all you got left. Ain't no United States of America, folks. This thing is fractured. We are the Balkans. I thank God every day I live in the free state of Florida, man. If you voted for this type of stuff, enjoy it. Enjoy it, and I just really don't care anymore. Send me a Christmas card or a winter solstice card or not a Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, whatever card. I don't want to be accused of just saying, I don't give a shit. Moving on. Wagner raises Russian flag in the center of Bakhmut, but fighting still rages. Oh, this is still going on? Yeah, your tax money is still getting funneled overseas to a war on the other side of the planet. Not going so good. Looming counteroffensive will test Ukraine Army's resolve. So the Ukrainians with some Leopard tanks, with some Abrams, with some Challengers, and some other us-supplied stuff is going to try and counteroffensive, folks. As you're listening to this brief, young men are just getting turned into hair, teeth, and eyeballs. Stop. Take a break, man. Stop for a couple days. Get into a room. Talk. You can't figure anything out. Go back to just killing each other. Stop. Stop it. No, Wiz, I'm a general, I'm an admiral, and I'm going to go work for a defense contractor, so I want this battle to keep on going. Same people that froth at the mouth, screaming about gun control in this country, have no problems airdropping weapons just all over Eastern Europe. The black market is exploding with taxpayer weapons. We didn't learn anything about leaving $85 billion in military equipment to our enemy, the Taliban. Psh, folks, I can't. Why am I rambling about this? Because it's going to get worse. Did you wake up today and see what OPEC did? A supply cut. Oil popped $4. Right in time for the summer driving season. You're going to get destroyed at the pump again. So the anti-Russia alliance, which was holding strong, is actually disintegrating. Japan's like, yeah, we're kind of done. We're going to buy Russian oil. Actually above the cap. Others, nations to follow. Last week, Brazil signed a deal with China, and Saudi Arabia and China and Russia. We're a joke, folks. The United States of America, our currency, our dollar, the once vaunted dollar, the reserve currency of the world, is over with. They will stop denominating oil in dollars, and it's over with, folks. Guess what's going to happen when our dollar's not worth? It's technically right now not worth the paper it's printed on. How about when it's really not worth the paper it's printed on? Nobody's going to buy our debt. We're 31. I can't even imagine this number. $31 trillion in debt. And nobody going forward. What if they just say, you know what? We're not buying U.S. treasuries or any of the U.S. debt. They ain't good for it. We're screwed. I'm telling you, folks, take care of your family, your friends, get your ammo, stock up on shit, because it's about to get worse. Well, there you go. Oil prices jump after producers vow to cut output. Yay! Let's go, Brandon. S&P 500's resilience in the latest banking crisis. I sat in the board of trade in 2008 and called this. I'm like, don't bail out Wall Street. Don't do it. Things have to be able to fail. This is the smart money? These are the smart people? No, if we don't bail them out, we're all going to die. No. George Bush, cocaine head? No. That was not going to happen. Again, capitalism without failure is Christianity without hell. It's a disgrace. These people are awful. The so-called smart money needed you to bail them out one more time, and nothing's going to change. Mooch, Ackman, all these so-called smart money guys with their houses in the Hamptons, when they make a shit pot of money, they make a shit pot of money. When they lose, they run to D.C. and say, oh my God, if you don't bail us out, everybody's going to die. It's a lie. They're the smart money, folks. They aren't. This is the smart money. We are the smart money. Hell, this one, what portfolio is this? This is the primary portfolio, up $57,000 in 3 months. Across the five portfolios I manage, including my personal accounts, up about $175,000. Looking $750,000 to hopefully $1 million in profitable trades this year. You can do this, folks. I guarantee you can do this. Investors seek safety in tech stocks. Duh. When in doubt, run to Ma. Microsoft and Amazon, not Apple. Another sign of the economy, McDonald's closed their corporate headquarters for 3 days. Why? Because we're just going to email you layoff notices. Amazon, Microsoft, McDonald's, you name the big company, they are laying off employees left and right. Remember Sleepy Joe and Jean-Claude Van Damme for a year? Oh, the jobs market's strong. Everything's great. This economy is awesome. It's not. It's cracking. The Fed's still going to be raising interest rates, or has to, or they can't, because if they continue to raise interest rates, more banks are going to, quote, fail. So if they don't raise interest rates, we all keep burning to death from inflation. And thank you, Saudi Arabia and OPEC and all you guys, for a production cut. A double whammy is coming. So, but until that happens, trade the market you have, not the one you want. I took a sniper on Friday that made $2,100. I took another S&P sniper 500 on the S&P 500 today that could make $2,500, $5,000 in 2 days. On what? On this rip your face off bear market rally. Look at this. Bear markets can have big rallies, folks, followed by what? Smash, smash, smash. This thing ain't going to keep going, folks. We have Q1 earnings coming up, and they ain't going to be pretty. Okay? So trade the market you have, not the one you want. So I'm quote, bullish. My skin crawls when I say those words coming out of my mouth. But underneath this thing, it's rotten, folks. And when it turns, not if, when it turns, I'm going to pound it into the dirt, and we're going to profit. That's why you want to be in the hunters. That's what you want to be in the lifetime. You get all my trades 24/7, my intel, all sorts of great stuff. This is where you want to be. Do not trade this market solo. You will get shot down. I know it. Head to go.topgunoptions.com/hunters. Join me for a free brief on Thursday, and I'll give you all the deets on how you can become a member of this elite club, one of these elite clubs, and maybe that can be you in the back of our fighter jet. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Fights on. Namaste and basi basi.